Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? It's Saturday. It's time for another week of Serpent's Parade. I'm Cake. I'm here. I'm on commentary again, and this time, not got a riot with us. We've got the other Promenade mainstay. Gekiko, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. Having an exciting Grand Blue weekend.
There's a lot going on this weekend, isn't there?
Yeah, we got this. We got what was the French major called?
We had Overdrive earlier today.
Overdrive, yes, and Combo Breaker later tonight. Top 8 is tonight, yes.
Top 8 is tonight, yeah. I know for me at least, UK time, I think Top 48 starts at 10 PM, so shortly after the stream normally finishes. And I think Top 8 is scheduled to start at about 2 in the morning Central European time.
Nice, my evening is sorted.
Yeah, it should be a great time.
Blue. I'll watch some Grand Blue. I'll go to the Honkai Mines.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, of course, I'm sure that everyone knows, as Fuzi is saying, Tuho and Dudikov are both out there. Dudikov made out of pools in winner's side without dropping a single round, which is crazy. Solo Matera as well, and Tuho made it out in losers, but the person who put him in losers was Zonmu, certified best player in the entire region out there, and it was a Game 3 very close set. So yeah, we're very proud.
Tuho got to set point in the second game, so like he damn near took that set as well.
Yep, it was a good time. But for the time being, we got week 5 of Serpent's Parade coming up here. Starting off, we have Scar. He's going to be playing against Fireshock. Two players that kind of started playing the game, or at least are a part of the HAB community at a similar time to each other. I played Scar's Luane last night for the first time, and it is better than I expected, so we could see a good performance here, but Fireshock, I think, is a pretty consistent CAG at this point.
Yeah, Fireshock is one of those, every now and again we just have a player come into the scene and just kind of run away with their improvement. And that's been Fireshock lately.
Yeah,
There has been putting in a lot of work too, just on a very bad character. So we'll see how that affects him. I know, just getting footsied by the Caggers, that Fire H. A bit of a devil.
Definitely. Unfortunately not quite able to get into the trap there from the spear, but wow, cannot believe that JU on that interaction.
What a funny gentleman. Standing in the Kagger zone, that's actually such a good button for dealing with Kaggers.
It is, yeah, Luane has a very good sweep in general, but it's really good at that exact purpose as well. Nice throw on the parry, just teleports in for the side swap. Nice tech. But Fireshock's game plan at the moment is just wants to be playing this slow, I think. Love the delay button there to catch the throw attack. Having played Scar a little bit last night, I can tell you that Scar is actually French and eats a lot of melodies. So I think those delayed buttons to kind of catch throw attempts, you might see an overhead come out later. It's a good game plan.
Take the throw challenge impossible.
Uh-huh.
Gonna get nice damage here. Has super setup, goes for the...
Yep, just goes straight for the low there on the HPA. Converts into kill.
I wonder if there's a route where you can combo in there. They made it faster at some point, so he actually had a super combo.
If you're wondering about the rockets, is that what you're wondering about?
No, comboing into HPA.
Oh, you can combo into HPA. Yeah,
okay,
I can't tell you the exact route, but...
He just went for something fancy instead. I respect it. If you're gonna play Luane, don't play him normal.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Luane, like, even if he's comparatively not amazing for the rest of the cast, still has very good Oki game.
I really like that 2U there from Scare to just get under the traps on it.
Less of a fan of the back throw out the corner, but Weeball, he's still moving. Fireshock in OD at the moment. Chip no longer effect. Should get the wall bounce from this.
That is gonna kill.
Yeah.
The wonderful thing about Kaggers, it's just wild sauce combo just kind of pop up out of nowhere sometimes.
It's definitely how it is, yeah. I really enjoy watching him playing against Kag for that exact reason. Good stuff here. Does not tech the throw. Sets down the trap. Clash in direction. Spot dodges.
My guy woke up mashing jab.
Yeah, Scar likes to wake up mash.
We're not playing.
Avoid the universal overhead, but gets thrown in the corner. Rocket set up. Just allow for a nice, easy, safe approach. But good defense here from Fireshock. Back throw into the trap. Should be able to get the kill off of this. Never mind, didn't see that they didn't have the hula hoop. Now Yugi is here.
It is time for Mario Party. Does Fireshock now? Getting hit in a weird way that's just stopped the unblockable.
Oh, that's unfortunate that Fireshock got clipped there at the end, because the positioning was definitely correct. But yeah, it does manage to take the round and the game either way here.
Yeah, really solid player from Fireshock already. They've always been very good at finding those like medium buttons on defense, I find. It's working wonders for them in this set too. Sending out the calculateds.
Yep.
A clip from the laser is going to take out both traps, but Fireshock does not. Here just gets thrown on Oki though.
Jumps out. Does just manage to keep Scar in the corner for a little bit. Tries to bait in a throw attempt there, and then gets caught. Back throw incident straight back into the corner, and then the wall bounce from the heavy awesome source.
Yeah, Scar definitely going for some Guilty Gear gaming right now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on.
Okay, unsafe.
My goodness.
Taking a Guilty Gear backdashing the throw. So that connecting again with the 2U. Now it's time to deal with HPA. Oh, doesn't quite get the kill.
Get the kill though, now Chip. Good jump.
Either of those boys would have killed on block.
Yeah.
So threatening.
He wants to get that OD up. Actually, might not need it.
The double spear, you're dead.
Yeah, no, really, really good conversion. Very well run round.
And guiding right before the Catalina came out too, because that would have made it much more difficult to avoid getting chipped out there. And a set point for Fireshock. Oh my god, he persists through the block. Kami is the best fucking projectile in this game, apparently.
Does go surprisingly low.
Man, if he beat that second trap too, I would have actually cried. It's like, no, the lane's actually cracked. This matchup's unwinnable.
Back row in the corner here. Does manage to connect off the jump in. Keeps Scar in the corner just a little bit longer. Nice car jump into the throw.
Yep. Nice bit of damage. Oh, this is the combo I was talking about earlier, I think.
Yeah. Not able to get the kill off of it just yet, but then 2 resets in succession for the round.
Yeah, that's how Scar wants to take rounds. Take them on the funny, you know. I think too, he also had a HPA end or not kill, so maybe just trying to squeeze out as much as he can. You know. They're coming out dealing with those traps. The boys are out. The frame trap with the awesome sauce.
Yeah. Not doing a great job at covering these jumps out at the moment. Fireshock is just playing defense a little bit better. Not getting caught by the stuff that Scar wants to throw out. Just happy to sit by that trap. The 2U does clear it, but neutral's still in Fireshock's favor at the moment.
Scar's a little bit of a life lead. There it is, that 2M. Fireshock is so good at finding just... No, your pressure is too far away. I'm going for this. Straight into
science. Yeah, go straight in for the super there.
Not quite just a throw situation here. No punish on the
blows. HPA comes out this time. Unblockable in the air.
It, unfortunately.
No!
That's against HPA! That is a strat.
The get hit tech into TK teleport. And yeah, Fireshock taking that one very narrowly, I think.
Yeah, no, much closer than I expected actually. Scare has been coming along quite a lot in this game. In a very short amount of time. But Fireshock will be advancing in the winner's side.
Yep, that's for sure. But a good showing, definitely kept it close. scramble situations going on that maybe Scar didn't actually benefit from that much. But yeah, regardless, we're going to be going into our second stream game here. We got Kotesh and Top Shooter. Kotesh's been playing really well recently. I think I say that every time she comes on stream at the moment. But I want to know, what are your thoughts on Top Shooter?
Top Shooter, I think, is just a very solid player. He is playing, I wouldn't say a low-tier character, but like on the lower end character who is quite difficult to play at a high level, but he is like dedicated and sticking to it. So I do think maybe Kotesh will be a bit insurmountable here, because Kotesh, as you said, has been on fire for quite some time now. Yeah. But I do think he's going to give a good showing here.
Kotesh is definitely a rough opponent to get in this situation. Unfortunately, no anti-air there from her.
It's just like that, the pressure's going to get started. Tried to get out with the overhead, but going to get doinked by Stance and... Oh, it's fucking Dub useless.
Oh, I love me some W sus.
You got to hear W last night on Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zombie Move.
Yeah, thanks, Zom, for that one.
Oh, goes for the throw.
Yeah. Starts grab coming out here. Grabbed out of the M-Fox lane. Grenade is now set up, but decides to back off a little bit.
Yeah, and one thing that we're seeing is, if I had to single out anything as a weakness of Top Shooter, he is very, very active on defense.
I agree with that, definitely. There you go, you see it there, pressing a little bit on defense, getting caught. Does manage to regain control of the interaction. Good play the DP. Unfortunately doesn't get much of a conversion off it, but does manage to get the anti-air here again. Unfortunate drops coming out.
That 2H from Eustace is so good. Goes so high. You generally just always catch air stalls with it because of the follow-up as well.
Yeah, it's an incredibly strong anti-air button.
This is OD up here now. I don't know, does that affect chip damage you do?
I would imagine so, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. It's probably not a massive difference. Restore, by the way.
Restore, yeah, unfortunately not gonna matter, that active defense.
No, restore.
Oh my god!
Kotesh does manage to take the round with the 2L afterwards, but yes, restore her SSBA damage.
That was stand heavy into SSBA, yeah. That wasn't even scaled. Flipped by that. Turn. So just gonna get her pressure started again. The meaty Fox Flame. No conversion off the stance to
Just pressing on Wake Up does manage to work out here. No hard knockdown ender, doesn't need it, goes to the throw. Good rush out.
I'm just a fan of using rush when he, I'm a big fan of backshift when he's not cornered and rush when he is. Oh god, the stance just holding it.
Immediately goes to the rush again. Attack. Yeah, Top Shooter is definitely the opposite kind of player to your Mr. Pals. No meter left unspent.
Yeah, he saw that they said there's more meter gain in Rising, so he ain't saving shit.
Exactly. Yeah, we're nearing chip point at this point. Does nearly have that 50% meter to go again. He's able to get a conversion to kill here. Hopefully, good into the rush. Unfortunately, no cooldowns left, and then just caught by the stun yepper at the end.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Had the confirm and everything just out of cooldowns. Nice, gonna bait that DP again.
Yeah, Kotesh's been firing off a lot of DPs, and quite a few of them are just outright whiffing in these anti-air situations, just not wanting to anticipate that JU might be coming out to stall that air momentum, but got a nice corner conversion going here.
Yeah, big damage. Rare big UL damage.
Oh dear, that's gonna get caught.
This should be the kill. This is not SSBA. This one actually deals damage.
I was really hoping that wouldn't kill. But yeah, Kotesh moving on here to a victory. Bit rough for Top Shooter.
I still would not be surprised if we see Top Shooter make it to top 8 regardless.
It's definitely feasible. And yeah.
We have a promenade classic at this point.
I was hoping this one would happen. I mean, hey, it's according to seed. But we have the promenade winner side team kill here with Livy and Riot.
Yeah, every time these two meet in bracket, it goes the opposite way. They've been trading back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
They met in Celtic Throwdown last year. It went in Livy's favor. Riot just grinded the Abel matchup. Then took the set at Clash of Contenders. Then they met again recently in one of the Serpent's Parade brackets, and it went Livy's way on the Nermayan.
Yes. Which was how it went to CT as well, wasn't it?
No, I think Livy played just Belial at CT.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Mion.
Oh yeah, Mion.
That's why. I'm just going straight in here, not watching the intros at all, both players just wanting immediate violence. But yeah, it's good to see Livy pick the Abel here. Definitely the character that I personally, commentary bias, enjoy watching a lot more.
My real life bias, I prefer the Nermaya, just more because I think this character is not very strong.
I mean, it's not like I don't enjoy watching Nermaya. I like watching Nermaya quite a lot, but funny man with paper skin and glass bones that does tons of damage is pretty funny as well, especially against Basaraga where he just gets too tapped.
Livy's been playing really well around that armor this round.
Yeah, definitely.
It's basically not been able to be used in Riot's favor at all for the entire round.
Yeah, you're seeing that Livy is standing outside of that far heavy range just slightly and chucking that M projectile. You know, obviously it's going to be good. Nice air throw! Well, anti-air throw. It's going to be really good at catching, Riot's approach with tackle or his stance or whatever, because it's going to break the armor because it's multiple hits. But even beyond that, if Riot actually jumps in from that position and gets caught by that projectile, she can set up that really easily unblockable with the 5U pact. But Riot has shown that he's switched on for the... Oh no! He's switched on for the 8U follow-up when it happens.
Shaking hands with Tuho, going for the Sauce Punish on those. I've had an ISP moment, so my game is behind, but I can just watch it on Livy's screen.
Okay. That's fine.
Stance.
We got Livy being slapped at this guy here. Going into our next round. Again, this matchup ends up being very explosive just because of the damage on these two characters, especially Abel's health as a factor as well. Wow, the M-Wrecker beating out the far heavy there.
That is the Livy special. Like, how dare you press a button against an M-Wrecker range?
Yeah, Livy is really good at just using that Wrecker in neutral, actually. The EX Wrecker, I mean, there's a bit of a meme. It's a jump scare, but it's a especially potent jump scare when it's on a skilled player. Unblockable coming out there thanks to the 5U pact again. Just really good zoning positioning from Livy at the moment. The EX Wrecker to get in. Does get thrown for our troubles.
Gets the OD though. This is a really, really good position all of a sudden.
And then,
yeah, are just gonna take it.
Catch with the laser. Bit of a back and forth, again, because of, just the qualities of these characters. But Livy does manage to take this first game here. And yeah, just immediately, straight away, back into the zoning. Doesn't quite manage to catch the unblockable there, though.
Yeah, just a little too low. I've seen a lot of Abel players who don't bother going for it just because the height that where it doesn't work looks so much like a height where it does.
Yes, especially on a character like Basaraga, where he kind of like snaps to the floor sometimes because of how his hurtbox works. Yeah, so he can look a lot lower, or a lot higher rather than he actually is.
Gonna get that walk all the way in. Doesn't have token, but does have to show really good position here.
Yep. Nice X-Record going over there. Wow! The roll into the OD. Riot does manage to spot dodge it.
Going for a bit of a greed setup there. Trade actually going really well in Livy's favor there. Getting that full stream.
Absolutely, just push him straight in, got to approach from quite a distance. Stance is doing a lot of the work though. Now yeah, Livy in the corner. Does manage to just DP her way back out. Back shift. helps Riot maintain a healthy distance again.
Not punished, at least. You know, Vasaraga has a lot of buttons that'll reach after that backshift, especially the 20-frame one.
Mm-hmm. I've got to say, I'm surprised with the amount of 5U that Livy is using.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are connected. Like, not even on block, like, actually draw connected.
My god.
Nice 2U!
Yeah, really good 2U there. Just to catch the end of that 5L. And yeah, Livy on set point now.
Riot went away and grinded this matchup at one point, but it has been quite a while, and Livy has gotten quite a lot better. But comes out, are we seeing it? No, she's not
quite. Again. Playing reasonably sensible for her own standards, but a sweep into tackle nearly evens up the health, and then just gets swatted out of the air, and now, yeah, we're back to even again. And the anti-air again on this 8U pack follow-up, grabbed out of the projectile, and then into the wild shift. What? There's no room to, like, dissect any interaction that goes on in this matchup.
They just wanted to play their characters. Man. The last like 15 seconds of that round was just pure raw gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Livy is going to take our first top 8 spot here.
Yeah, it's true. It's a smaller bracket tonight, so it do be how it be. We've still got a tier A event going on because of the amount of Eternals in attendance, but yeah, we'll be deciding at least the winner's side of our top 8 very shortly, actually. So as you mentioned, we have Livy is our first confirmed player in here. I say that just as another score gets processed. We have Light sitting on the other side of the bracket, who's going to be playing the winner of this next game coming up, which is Miri and Yu. But Livy is going to be playing either Saki or Fireshock. Both our players coming in now. I'd imagine Miri is on his way. I probably do not need to ping him.
Yeah. Yu is...
Oh my god.
You know, I appreciate the strong name game. I recently highlighted Dudakov's in-game names meta, and I like that Miri has seemingly taken that as a channel.
Well, he said Miri has always had incredibly strong names as well, and actually, yeah, we're going to be seeing the Miri Yule today.
Another person inspired by Combo Breaker.
Mm-hmm. You'll love to see it.
He plays this character in such an interesting way, though.
Yeah,
he must have out.
Definitely does not play the character as, you know, the other residents of Europe do. I feel like to say that every time I see the character.
You managing to win the air-to-air encounter there. Mm-hmm. We're gonna toss back to neutral. Miri playing neutral on you all.
Well, it's kind of how you've got to be. Miri in particular, nice anti-air. Not exactly the world's biggest Vera fan, to be honest. You know, not a fan of the quote-unquote strive characters as they are. They can get these huge rewards off of their neutral skips. So just playing very patiently until you see... wow, I say very patiently. I'd imagine that's a misinput.
Yeah, misinput or just some kind of hard read on Scarlet. Feels like it's off cooldown. They're gonna use it immediately.
Just keeping a fair distance. This time, yeah, it does get caught by that EX Scarlet Oath. No install on the side of Yu at the moment. Does have that meter to spend on what could have been an anti-air into SSBA, but yeah, Miri gonna take the round here with SSBA actually killing.
Yeah, it's such a like patient round from Miriam. I'm just finding that jump in for the finish. There's the DP on the Scarlet Oath.
Yep, really nice stuff here. I'm enjoying the distance that Miri is keeping at the moment. Cannot believe that close heavy connected.
It simply does. The second hit winning the clash.
Yeah, not really much reason to cancel at that point with how that move works. So good knowledge on the side of Miri. Safe jump in. Baits the throw there with the Hanarashi.
And then the meaty Fox Flame. I don't know how close that ends up being. Because it is plus natural. Nice confirm to take the first game.
Yeah, good patient stuff here from Murray. Does not need to put in any more effort than he needs to. What do you reckon you should be doing here to kind of get in a bit more consistently?
I think take more of the space that Mary has been kind of given in all of the rounds before I started talking. Okay, nice. Presses the guard button, but does get thrown regardless.
No anti-air on the side of you. Maybe a little wary of that air stall. Again, no anti-air coming out here as that GU comes down.
I'd like to see a little more DPs coming out on those jumps.
Definitely.
Mary dancing around with the stance there. Not quite able to get the pickup, but still gets that hard knockdown off the sweep. DP
yeah, just anticipating that Yu is going to press a button here. Catches the far medium and yeah, no, good read. Very nice catch there. Is able to get that conversion. There's an air counter here.
Now, one more hit is all Yu needs to get themselves on the board here.
Nice.
Gonna cancel a move against Miri.
Yep, not something you want to be doing. You do not want to be leaving gaps when Miri has that 100 meter. Just wake up rush, get the plus frames. Miri becomes plus himself. Just wants to keep Yu in the corner. And wow, yeah, the RPS rush actually going to work out for you. You have to take this first round.
I hate raw rush so much, fellas. At the very least, that was the right place to use it. When it's going to kill, the risk reward is much better. Really getting point of pressure. Trying to throw the recovery of that. Oh, looks like a big mid-side input. Where he didn't have the cooldowns to catch up fully on that. It's gonna take the stance pressure. Anarashi not dealt with this time. We saw the fire heavy come out, but he baited again, but no combo!
Yeah, Miri strangely not able to get a punish there, but nice whip punish there on the sweep.
He finally getting us back to neutral, out of the corner at last.
And Miri can just kind of play this as slow as he wants, gets the opportune jump in. Leads to the kill here to even up the rounds, put himself on set point. When Murray's got such a massive health advantage, you know, has even got that full meter at his disposal, it's really, really hard to deal with because he's just going to stop playing the game.
Yeah, also, I'm glad it happened to you too. You were like, Murray can take this as slow as he wants. Murray jumped.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. You assume that he's going to be acting one way, and then as soon as you decide to act on that, he changes up his playstyle.
Yeah, we'll call it a sign of a good play.
Yeah. We're the commentators. We've got to rep the good players.
Getting the
and yeah, just straight away burn the meter to punish on that EXO again. Gonna leave over about half of the cooldown left. Does have that full meter, but yep, throw bait again with the Hanarashi. Miri is doing that a lot more than other people I see.
It is an interesting option. I like it a lot. Especially if you get the timing that it hits counter hit. It just leads into a full combo. Yeah, Miri gonna take that one, get himself into top 8. Yu has not missed a top 8 in quite a while, in a few weeks of these brackets, so I would not imagine that's going to change.
Yeah, Yu is definitely a player who's been a bit of a sleeper hit, in a way. Performing very well when it comes to, you know, just Serpent spread in general at the moment. As you'll see from the public score sheet that we'll put out later tonight, so you can keep track of your own scores. It's interesting to look at some of the stats of these players and, you know, look at their placings, how often they've entered tournaments, and see where that actually helps them end up. There is a person in the qualifying spots at the moment, I think, who has not actually made a top 8 yet, but is there regardless because of like good average placings outside of that and just signing up every week.
That's actually rad.
Yeah, it's cool. That's how I wanted it to end up.
Up next, we're going to have our first top 8 set. We're going to have Saki versus Livy. Saki recently winning the Red Coliseum.
Yeah, I felt a bit bad because I completely missed that it even happened. I was at work during the entire time, so I didn't find out about the double set win over Dragoi until like 2 days afterwards.
Oh god, yeah, like when the tweet came out, then everyone was like, "Oh wait, Saki won."
Yeah,
yeah, Saki has been definitely at the top of his game, but Livy not to be snuffed at either.
For sure. Yeah, I can definitely provide some surprises here and there.
Nice match. He got a full conversion off there. Oh, nice ball to beat the projectile. Stuck in that corner. This is something that Saki's very good at dealing with. If you're playing a zoning character, he's gonna make you zone from the corner. Almost immediately getting them up the other corner. That kick comes out.
Yeah, most of the damage on the side of Saki so far has kind of just been either from chip or from these little taps from like 2-0. Nothing really too much to worry about. Meanwhile, maybe one, maybe two interactions in this set, and Livy's health is just gone.
Yeah, the Avatar Belial life.
That is how it is. Of course, as much as I like watching this character, I do think that Nam would be the more stable choice here. That's an interesting option from Saki there. It's a strange, bad reaction from him, but does manage to get the round anyhow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to play this solid. Not gonna let the zoning get make him get too impatient here. He's not losing that much health, and when he does manage to get in, he's getting a lot of damage.
Oh no!
The frame traps! Such a high risk option.
Yeah, not counter hit unfortunately, so no conversion off of that, but did manage to catch Saki out, but unfortunately not worth it, and yeah, falls for the shimmy here, gonna be plenty of damage. Saki does have that full meter at disposal, not able to get the kill.
Yeah, just gonna need one more hit, any hit into that super, and the Clash is gonna do it. Saki just able to play this out patiently until he can get the corner and then just fully commit to offense.
Yeah, meanwhile, Livy not really making too much out of neutral at the moment. Just wants to try and keep Saki at a certain range, but that range isn't really achieving too much in the matchup. Though this round has come off to a better start at the moment, able to get a few hits here and there, and then Saki is just immediately going to even up the health, push Livy into the corner.
Just to find her way out of here again. Oh, that hitting but not confirmed.
Yeah, pretty late hit there on that, and the OD comes out in response to the jump. Good decision.
Oh,
and
is it gonna hit?
Are gonna whiff, both of them. Yeah.
There's two ships passing in the night. Nice, the classic from Livy. The whiff Rekka into Fire Heavy. And it continues to work. Then another plus on whiff situation. Nice punish on the DP. Saki being a little active with those in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, I do think Livy needs to be a bit careful when it comes to these command grabs coming out here. One of Charlotte's kind of key strengths, I want to say, especially when it comes to this matchup, is her lights. She's able to get a lot more off of you know, these very far distant conversions with a very quick burn. As I've been saying that, Saki got clapped.
Yeah, Livy taking the game.
Yeah, so we're very even here all of a sudden. You know, the explosive nature of Abel coming out again, just round start Rekka to catch Saki.
I love to see it. Still getting clipped by that ball, it just kept coming. Nice, the 2U. The crutch that all Belials live on.
Yeah.
Getting the 8U, no command for the dissuader from that in this matchup.
Livy has got Saki where she wants him at the moment. Blocks the ball, so that's that main burst option gone. Forces him to spend 50% meter. We are back in the mid-screen, but Saki, without a lot of his resources, now on what looks like chip point. Yeah, burns the rush, but unfortunately Livy does block it, does press far medium afterwards, and the trade goes in her favor. And set point now.
Yeah, Livy about to make a huge upset here.
Just gotta close it out. One more round.
Saki getting started with the offense here. The last couple of rounds, he's just been able to hold the the ground that she wants. So Saki, oh, nice DP coming out on the dive.
It was coming at one point. Saki knew the same. Libby does block the helm splitter here, but forcing the corner regardless. Saki sitting on 100% meter very early. Really feel like Libby just needs to focus on escaping the corner as soon as she can. Now that that ball is back.
Tossing a lot of rock here, just trying to cover that ball. There it goes, it's on cooldown again. Sweep is gonna connect. And the throw comes out. And he's dealing with this very stable strike throw pressure. The meatball.
Just wake up Wild Sin. Does manage to catch him. So yeah, going into this now for the rest of the round with no meter is still going to be really difficult. Of course, Saki, cut his life completely in half, but going to be sitting there with full meter. Libby does not choose to escape the corner, and yeah, pays the price for it.
Yeah, unfortunate. It is kind of hard at that distance to get out of the corner safely, but having to deal with that on top of ball is upsetting. And now both players on set point.
Nice pick up there off the laser, and yeah, we got our first double Luigi of the night. And so far, this one looks like it is going in Livy's favor. Things could turn around very quickly when it comes to April.
Yeah, we saw that last round. Just...
Oh, no pickup! But the melody! And yeah, confirmed into the super, and Livy will take it 2-1 over the #1 seed of the tournament.
Damn, Saki actually taking the Spanish debuff.
Look, I'm gonna keep it completely honest with you. I'm surprised you didn't just blow up your microphone.
I'm on push to talk. Also, I was just terrified she was gonna. When she didn't immediately super, I was like, I can't say shit. I can't say shit.
So yeah, crazy upset coming out from Livy, who's going to be sitting in winners finals, playing the winner of our next set here, which will be Miri fighting himself up against another Vera player, much to its disgust. Yeah. When it comes to Light, who we haven't had on stream yet today.
Actually, the best part about this is that if Miri wins, he goes from Vera to Abel.
Yeah, not his evening, to say the least.
We're getting straight into it. The Yipper is still here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're going to be seeing this same matchup again. Light, a bit more of an aggressive player than you. You're able to get a lot more out of the conversions that he creates, but Miri is able to kind of meet that aggression with a lot of patience and able to really just get the same sort of reward as well. So I'm interested to see how this goes in this matchup, because I don't recall them playing it in tournament before.
It has been a minute since we've seen this matchup. So far going in Light's favor.
There it is, the commentator's curse strikes again.
Yeah, Light trying to hit the fire heavy anti-air. He's a big fan of that, but Mary's pressure is lighting him up a bit. Going for the meaty Fox Flame, dancing out with the stance.
Is able to get out here thanks to that EX. If we see Mary cancelling the super here, unsure really why. DP straight back out. Light sitting on that wonderful blue juice at the moment. Miri holding in anticipation of a reversal, which doesn't come. Light tries a shimmy, but Miri does not bite. Just good patience from these players in this round 1 at the moment.
Yeah, then we're still in the first round.
Very fun distance rush.
Yeah, no confirm off that Pharrell. That's the Luna setup. No install for Light after 60 seconds.
Yeah, Light is just playing this one completely raw at the moment. The clash on the stun Yipper, and Miri is able to just win it. Very close first round.
Yeah, Light went for a special cancel, but Miri was coming out of a special, so got to use normals there instead. Yeah, folks just going to take the first round. A very long round.
This is considering a very high damage conversion.
Yeah, 50 meter already on deck for... Yep. Like, gonna use it immediately on that rush. DP coming out.
Does just manage to catch straight out of the 5U, that's good. Yeah. The Malady.
Oh, big. 100 meter on the side of Mary too, can go for some kind of OD setup here.
Yeah, not quite able to get it here. Might pull it out on reversal, but that's not what I normally see Mary doing. Instead, decides to burn that meter fully. Not quite enough for the kill. But the throw did.
First game going to much faster around there. That
yeah, definitely.
Nice. That's the same interaction that started the first round of this set was the whiff Fire M into late, punishing it. And once again, Miri has turned that into getting the corner. The classic.
No gaps allowed. Plus frames in, light gap, just choosing to spend the meter here to backshift. Not a single instance of install coming out here at the moment. The air-to-air is able to convert off of it for the kill. Nice going from light.
Yeah, I think maybe just valuing the meter options in this matchup a bit more.
Could well be, yeah, just kind of outplay Yul in the neutral. Get that rush conversion, push her in the corner if you can, but install Vera is mighty strong. Yeah, we might not be seeing it at all.
Gets the DP out at least. A lot of meter off of that. Has the full bar now. Any hit is going to go into an install here. Unless he chooses to use the rush instead.
Miri has been getting away with a lot of this Hanarashi at the moment, like not even really taking the space here. Interesting, we'll call it a frame kill. And then Miri just kind of dancing around outside of the corner, getting the kill with the Gurren to put himself on set point.
Yeah, you know, she's a dancing character. You gotta...
Yeah.
She's just using her stance as intended.
Exactly.
Like,
yep,
so
this
much
time blocking the DP.
How's the
finally here.
Here it is.
And the Malady immediately should easily be able to get the kill off of this. And yeah, light evening this one up, one apiece.
Just the second we see him, so immediately wins the round.
Yeah, just extra help from that extra damage output coming out.
Miri's just covering for the French players who aren't here because they're at Overdrive.
It's true, yeah. If you guys, I guess we'll update on that. If you guys weren't watching it earlier, Overdrive happening today. Sonic San ended up taking that one. #1 seed of that tournament, so it does make sense.
We love Belly.
We love Belly. So why doesn't?
Fair.
Sick RPS, let's go.
Yeah, it's rare to see Miri bust that
there
out.
We
nice.
Go. Oh no, unfortunately not able to get the full conversion out of it. And what? With the side swap as well, Light aware that that's the thing that's going to happen there, because of course he is.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just studied every close heavy anti-air interaction. Gonna get the rush here for the kill.
This time it's going to lead into the kill. Light on set point now. And yeah, Light is definitely a kind of player who studies those sorts of interactions. There's a good clip from Wombles yesterday of unnecessary violence on an anti-air.
It's just the way. He came from Dragon Ball.
Stuff in here. Miri again able to catch a Vera player, pressing far medium at a distance and just clip them with that DP. Just to pull himself back into the mid-screen, but the 5U ends up landing, and this is now very dangerous. Not falling for the shimmy again.
Very generally playing very patient. Managing to get caught up with some unexpected stuff, and here comes those funny conversions that have become so hated in the scene.
Just raw Grace View, what the fuck?
You know, it does have an incredibly high clash level.
It does, it's crazy high. Light spending a bit of meter here, 2v plus, Miri in a bad position. Restore comes out, ill-informed, and Light does not punish!
Too far away for the punish. You gotta whiff the grab.
Light, not like this. The rush does manage to beat out the Hanarashi follow-up, and then just gets caught by the DP. Spot dodge on the MVP. Miri not taking the round! Can one of you please kill?
Kill somebody!
What is going on? And then just raw Starlit Sky. Okay, alright, sure.
Oh my days.
Oh, one of the single worst 30 seconds of Grand Blue I've seen in a fat minute. Thank you, you two.
Yeah, you know, we had that fun round between Riot and Livy, so now we just have to have the maximum spaghetti. That's a frame trap and no conversion. For the M Scarlet. Light under. Light has been going for those like stand medium, stand heavy responses to Honoroshi.
We see the OD come out here, outside of install, double close heavy pickup here on the anti. That's so much damage!
Oh, just about didn't wall bounce, and the chip is gonna take it. What the fuck?
I'm surprised that chipped at that range. There was a gap there, apparently. I don't think any of them were really expecting that, but yeah, Miri and Sakian losers after 2 successive double Luigis here in winners semis. Interesting old bracket tonight.
Seed. First and second seed on the loser's side.
And Miri gonna be going down to play the winner of this next game that's coming up, which is a Riot and Sanguine.
Yeah, I'm sure these two are very happy with that round's result.
I don't know about that. Although, I mean, it was either Miri or Light. I don't think either of those two wants to come up against these two.
Yeah, that's fair. No, he's not happy.
Not happy? Okay. It's okay, alright, I believe in you. Or Sanguine, you know. Good luck, have fun, my friend.
Yeah, Sanguine actually taking it over Fire Shock to get into top 8. That's good.
Yeah, no, good win.
Sanguine definitely a good player, just has the occasional tendency to hold himself back for the funny jokes.
Yeah, there's a few things that I think hold Sanguine back. I'm looking forward to seeing Sanguine at good old Headstomper, because he is a very good player offline, frankly. But I think the biggest thing holding Sanguine back more than anything is his Uldanan Cryptid Forest connection that is just not fantastic, admittedly.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It doesn't seem like... It's one of those things that it's hard to do anything about.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But going into things here, we have a Riot on the other end, and I see a little bit of a hiccup already. Oh boy.
Yeah, this looks somewhat crunchy.
There's a little bit of crunch going on here. It's nothing unlike the crunch that's going to happen once Sanguine jumps in a few moments and gets hit by that 2H, but we'll have to see how things go.
Get to see the successful 5U. Now comes the MDP pressure.
Riot, why'd you let that happen?
At least he got to block. You know. Oh my god, that connected?
It sure did connect. Basaraga JH is, JM rather, is quite a button.
No armor for Riot, they're just gonna take with the rush regardless.
Yeah. So yeah, we've seen this matchup quite a bit today already, just outside of this tournament. We had 2 sets earlier of Gatekeeper's Vibe versus Sonic San. So yeah, I think we've seen quite a bit of Vasaraga versus Belial right now.
It is interesting too, though, because I would say both of these players are quite different styles of the character than what we saw in Overdrive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Riot still has some pretty good wins over Bell players all around. The only person who was able to take a game off of Dragoi in the team tournament that happened a couple of months ago, that was a Riot.
Yeah, almost took it. You know, almost getting taken. But finds the command throw and immediately gets the corner.
Sanguine, no! No, but a Riot! He does not get the full punish.
His PhD has been confiscated.
Yep. And then, yeah, just catches the start-up of that far heavy there with another medium. These mediums working out well for a Riot at the moment.
Yeah, you know, just holding his space well. Sanguine kind of wants to get his offense started. Maybe getting a bit ahead of himself sometimes. And Riot's just capitalizing really well on it. He's just gonna get himself started here. Drops the combo off the... That is not how you deal with that.
Not something you can do.
I am surprised he didn't get hit worse for that, honestly.
Antoa comes out, is blocked. Again, we're just seeing Sanguine pushed into the corner pretty early on here.
Has had good success on those projectile cancels, though. Another drop, unfortunately. That's the hit. We gotta start with a sweep. Nice back shift to beat the... Oh! Okay, non-counter hit. He's alive. Oh, but that JM again. That put in so much work so far for Riot.
Yeah, JM is really far-reaching button, really quite good. Of course, we complain about the other far-reaching air button that you see on the screen sometimes in this matchup. Belial jump heavy, being what it is. But Vaseraga definitely has one of his own. JM coming in again for the punish here. I'd imagine we'll be seeing a command throw. No! Sanguine decides to shut the DP out. Does manage to break the armor on the stance here. Nice conversion to push right into the corner.
Yeah, I think Command Grab might have still been on cooldown because he did use it a little earlier.
Sanguine hit away from death here and catches the startup of the fireball. Very smooth win there for a Riot 2-0 to go on to face Miri, which he is not infused about.
Yeah, my sources are telling me that a Riot is not happy.
No.
Having a bad one.
Other side of things, we have Kotesh and Scar coming back.
Yeah, damn, Scar working his way all the way from loser's side. You know, it is a good feeling when you get further than the person that puts you in loser.
It's true. Yeah. Fighting your way through losers is definitely an experience. It brings out, you know, kind of different vibes in people, doesn't it? You know, even in high-level tournaments, there are certain players that are particularly scary in the losers bracket once they're got their back against the wall.
Yeah, you know, I think like a lot of people when they're in loser's side, their mentality kind of shifts a bit to be more kind of like do or die.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're good at playing like that, then you're gonna have great losers wins. And if you're not comfortable playing like that, you win or lose, you're going to be having just a horribly stressful time.
For sure. And I'll let the players know that they are good to go. And yeah, Scar on the Luane, Kotesh on the Ewell here. Again, not a matchup that we see that often. And yeah, considering how common a character Ewell is, I think that says something.
Yeah, we usually only see Luane when some top player gets upset. And right now, Kotesh is just getting the offense started. 2 throws landing already. Nice dealing with the stance with the 2M. Wait, no, it wasn't 2M because that's not low. I hate when I say things about Luane and then realize, no, it's way worse than that.
I understand.
Oh, big counter hit. Kotesh, that's going into the... That's something that, I don't see brought up often, but that confirm is new. That rush into Foxhorn.
It is. Yeah, it was brought in with the recent patch, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it is like corner or close corner specific, but Kotesh definitely knowing where that's going to work from. Nice pressure here, not spot dodging the parry.
No spot dodge on the parry is interesting. What if Kotesh would be a bit more switched on?
Do you want to know what it is? It's because you can't do that to any other character.
True.
So it's not in your like mental stack that you can spot dodge after being successfully parried.
Wow, and then immediately the armor knees coming out. Scar gonna take this first round of this losers top 8 game. Sorry, I feel like I put a bit too much emphasis on losers there.
Yeah.
Yo, these players suck. How dare they lose one set at a double elim tournament?
You're not allowed to do that. That's why it's elim. Nice. Almost getting out of the corner, but Kotesh ready with the DP. And the parry coming out again. I actually don't know if you can spot dodge cancel that one, so... Does not go into the super. Doesn't have faith, and is going to get punished for it here. It is time for minigame.
Just immediate OD. Okay, takes the counter hit. Got a lot of health left to spare. Unfortunately, just... That was not a great Yigi. Just not positioned very well there at all. Kotesh still has the overdrive on her side here. Is positioned to take this one quite firmly, but the OD now gone. And Scar could actually bring this one back. Good tack on the throw. EX Awesome Sauce comes in. Kotesh just playing it a little safer. Scar is burning all of the resources that he can. Another parry coming out.
Kotesh just not ready for it. And Scar getting himself off chip point here.
No, and then yeah, just immediately straight in. Neutral being skipped by the EX Awesome Sauce. Yeah, you do need to watch out with that with Luane sometimes. Just he'll sit back, throw shit at you and spam 5U, and suddenly 50% meter and a quarter of his health is back if he's really lucky.
He's a growing boy. Oh, and now he's cut down in his prime by that overhead. It's another confirm for Kotesh. Into that Fox Flame.
Relatively low damage there for 50 meter. Tries for a shimmy and is a little bit too close.
Yeah, that's gotta feel bad, especially when you see Scar actually let rip on it. And here is Yggdrasil again.
Jumps over the lava here, wants to try and get in for a potential punish, but just kept out by those rocks. Oh no! Yeah, Kotesh, I feel like these like further neutral distances, or just full screen in general, is not really sure about the options she should be doing against Luane.
I'm just trying to chase down with the Fire M's. Hanarashi comes out. EX Blaze, the jump in coming out again. Does have. Oh, nice!
Wow!
Just the throw with the close M. That's gonna be set point for Scaranova.
Really good stuff here, and I think you're about to mention it, but lack of anti-airs coming out on Scar's side at the moment. Yes, that could be something that Kotesh could abuse a little bit more for the time being. We've got a nice corner conversion going on here at the moment. Half of Scar's life gone pretty quickly. We see the parry come out on the plus frames, but not triggered here, and Kotesh running away with this round. Burning the super. Unfortunately, it whiffs though. Plus frames coming out again after the interaction. Still working towards a perfect, and the golden letters appear on the screen with that overhead.
Managing to... You know, I think it's rare that we see overhead high profile like that, so... It's always good to remember that they do actually do that.
Blocking that overhead. Scar just getting a lot of resets in here, a lot of little quick pokes as things go. Anti-air attempt comes out there, beaten by the air stall though. Kotesh doing very good on this round again. Forced to spend that rush there, did not have the Starlit Sky. Once again, Yigi comes out.
Kotesh hasn't been great dealing with these, so...
Oh.
Now, Scar is pretty smart with the supers. If you show that you can deal with Yggdrasil, he will just start busting out HPA instead.
But for... While Kotesh is not dealing with Yigi that well, Yigi will repeatedly come out, and we're down to the wire here on this second game. Should be the end of things here, though. SSBA will get the kill for Kotesh to bring this to 1-1, just give her a little bit more breathing room to go into the third game.
Scar definitely making this a lot of work. You know, earlier on we were talking about how Fire Shock has been come a long way in a short amount of time, but Scar has been very impressive, especially in this bracket. Right now, gonna get shoved into the corner by Kotesh.
Yeah, Scar, whether intentionally or unintentionally, is able to make quite a bit out of these awkward situations that he sometimes finds himself in. And I feel like that's something that's kind of carrying both the mental stack against Kotesh at the moment, while also providing a lot of resets going on. Man out of the damage quicker than you'd expect. But Kotesh doing well here. Again, there are no spot dodges coming out on these parries.
Yeah,
needs to be aware.
It's getting a lot of damage for... Oh, nice punish! Baiting that with the... That was unfortunate, yeah, that would have been close to a kill. Kotesh getting their game started again. Managing to snipe the boys.
Good stuff in here. No false flame coming out from Kotesh, which is unlike what I thought, but down to a sliver of life. And then, yeah, caught by the low. Scar back on set point to push on in this tournament to face Saki.
Man. One of the brackets of all time.
It definitely is one of the brackets.
A lot of work this round. There we go. Throw on the parry.
Oh no!
Not close enough, and it's gonna be a punish.
Yeah, unfortunately, getting the DP there instead of the Starlit Sky. Kotesh blocking the overhead though this time, just wants to keep up the pressure on Scar. Lots of meter at her disposal if she does want to use it. Nice tech. Keep Scar in the corner just a little bit longer. The Hanarashi giving some more plus frames. And the Malady comes out. Scar becoming French once again. Caught by that counter hit that we saw from earlier too. And yeah, nice smooth round from Kotesh in that end section. And we are at another WWE situation.
Something I'll point out every time I see it. Kotesh had an unfortunate drop there, and just immediately turned it into pressure.
Yes.
And having the wherewithal to do that, yes!
There we go! So yeah, the spot dodge coming out here. Something that Kotesh has been sorely missing for this game, and now plenty of momentum on her side. Fortunate whiff on the throw, the overhead comes out in return from Scar. Nice parry on the Gurren.
That's the punish, no ender on it though. But just managed to push to the corner with those Gurrens. Awesome sauce gonna take out of a corner, and here is the boys.
Yeah, does not go for the unblockable there, and oh, this is very rough for Kotesh, but drops on the end of there. Kotesh now with OD on her side, not much health to work with at all.
Nice start to this comeback though. Gets the throw, gets a lot of damage, chases the Hanarashi, and that's gonna be the game!
Yes, Scar taking that one with Why did he press that there?
So here's the thing, and it's something that I've struggled against with him as well. Scar plays the most Joker-fied active defense I have ever seen. And if you cannot adjust to the fact that he is betting his life on every wake-up, he's gonna steamroll you.
That is kind of how it goes, yeah. Scar presses quite a bit on wake-ups in general.
Like, you could see it, like, chasing down with the awesome sauce there. There was a lot of times Kotesh tried to, like, do the stance throw, and Scar was pressing Far M into those as his defense option. Yeah, we're going to see happiest man in Lithuania versus...
Yeah.
versus Miri. Do you think Miri threw so he didn't have to fight Abel?
No, I don't know. I want to say no.
He was just hunting around.
It's either, you know, lose to Vera or fight against Abel. It's, you know, I don't think he's happy with either situation here, but the real unhappiest man right now is Araya, who's stuck on the end of this corner combo here. Meaty Fox Flame coming out. Miri, good tech on the throw.
Yeah, double hop. Just giving him a little bit of time to react.
Not going for the kill here, and then yeah, there it is, that signature throw bait with the Hanarashi. Miri already looking like he's got this firmly under his control. No anti-air!
Yeah, Miri has been getting away with a lot of jumps tonight. A counter hit on the wake up. Alright, was pressing. Now we got real Yule combos. Out of the corner, gonna get hit by Gurren, not a knockdown. But again, no anti-air. Miri just able to run this pressure. Hanarashi coming out, gets tackled for it.
Yep, we see Araya start to move a little bit more now. I'm feeling, again, this command grab coming, but no, not able to get a chance to use it in this pressure. Stance comes out. Stance is still active though, so we are going to see that U follow-up. Blocks the DP, this is
Omega. Getting around. It genuinely felt like he was losing the entire time.
Well, it's a testament to Basaraga's, you know, take on this game. Just only needs to win 2 interactions to put in the hurt as much as possible, especially when he's got that meter behind him.
Right. Very good, patient. Regardless of what we all say about him, he is a very patient gamer. He will find those spots.
Sure. I've got to say, on the whole, his defense is generally pretty good. Does not get opened up by things like melodies that often. See the EX command grab come out here at a pretty far distance. I love him going in and backing off just ever so slightly during these pressure sequences. Wants Miri to DP in typical Yule fashion. Just Miri not biting at the moment. Pushing Araya into the corner, but Araya mashing out here. Goes for a rush follow-up. Not quite able to get the kill.
Just 1 hit away, and I don't think he had anything up that could have given that hit. No confirm for Miri.
And then just a sweep, and yeah, Araya taking the first game over Miri here. Very narrowly.
Mashing that rematch. As has been the case a lot of times, he picks his character at the start of the tournament and he will stick to it, no matter what.
Alright, spot dodging a little early there in anticipation for another Fox Flame. That is 100% a habit from playing against Tuho. See if we can look out here, unable to get a side spot, but yeah, like you're saying, the damage is on the table now.
Fighting from the corner, but still has the life lead. The RPS DP coming out from Miri.
His RPS DPs are working out pretty well. Backshift coming out, that egregious 20-frame backshift on Basaraga, not able to be punished in that instance. Counter hit anti-air, but no stunts to convert into.
So just takes the token.
Good fire heavy.
Yeah, should back into the corner. Wins the air-to-air interaction. Not quite able to finish that.
Right, I was complimenting you on that.
You know, if anyone's going to be familiar with the commentator's curse, it's going to be Araya himself, a commentator. Blocks the double overhead. That was quite high, so very seeable. Nice, makes the DP.
Block on the DP. Full auto combo starter, so not the most amount of damage that we could be seeing here. Miri mashing on Wake Up. But Araya, yeah, just using the negative frames to take back his turn, but Miri is very quick to reversal him back into the corner.
Just gets the OD. It's a really good round here for Araya. A lot of work to do. The stance is going to come up and actually... Yeah, you know, Araya has said that is the hardest one to follow up. But the Mash is gonna seal it for him.
Yeah, set point for the unhappiest man in Lithuania right now. RPS DP comes out here instead of the Hanarashi, which might have been what Araya was expecting. And a second time, the RPS is working out immensely in Miri's favor at the moment. There's the U follow-up this time on the DP.
I feel like Riot was ready for that Hanarashi, but just had committed to an option.
So many DPs!
They're getting really impatient here.
Yeah, really unsure what's happening, but they've been working out so far in the set. The Wake Up OD this time is the option that Miri goes with. It is an option that works, but just no health left! And definitely none after that command grab. And a Riot 2-0 over Miri.
Man, there is just...
What is happening tonight?
Upsets in this bracket.
Tiny bracket. Smallest bracket that we've had in this tournament series so far. And just the most amount of upsets that we've seen.
Well, you know, the thing is, it is a small bracket, but still an A-tier bracket. So there are, like, a lot of points to play for. And I think Araya, Livy, Light, they're all just really fiending for those points.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're going into our final game of this portion of the loser side. And that is going to be Scar Novak versus Saki. Do you reckon we'll see another upset? I'm going to put you on the spot here, I'm sorry.
It would be really fun.
I do think really it was funny, yes.
Livy's not in the room, so I can say this. I do think it'll be impossible for Scar to win this, but I also thought it was impossible for Livy to win, and she did, so...
Yeah, it's a very rough player to find yourself against at the moment, with Saki being, you know, one of the most consistent players in Europe. Currently has the highest set win rate in this tournament, in terms of number of games as well, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, one of the few of these brackets he didn't win was the one that he was banned from.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Saki in loser side with a vengeance at the moment, starting off very strong here. Good tech on the throw from Scar, but immediate tech is immediate knowledge for Saki as well, with how he can structure the rest of his offensive game plan here.
Getting nice corner damage here. Ending a little early. Just wanting to avoid that Yggdrasil. It is now available. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Saki, it's over. Oh, it spends it on the rush instead. Oh, gets a nice reward for it.
Yeah, unfortunately too high for the rest of those hits with the auto combo to connect there.
So I like that. Wait out the parry.
Close heavy whiffing here. No anti-air on the end of Scar, and yeah, catches out the start of the rush here for what might have been a closer first round than most people would have thought, but it's a first round that goes in the Ball and Man's favour anyhow.
Yeah, I do think my theory is these rounds are gonna get a little less close. Saki just finds his speed. There we go, the spot dodge on the parry. Getting thrown again. This active defense from Scar is so strong. Working out so well.
So here, Saki playing this one very patient at the moment. Then nice conversion into the super. Not quite enough for the kill.
And here she is. Here's Mom.
She is, yep. Mother has arrived, but Saki is actually very good at dealing with people.
Yeah, he is.
This is it. This is all you need to do. Right just now. Jump in and block when you're at that sort of distance. Unfortunately, the rocks do clip here at the end there, so we are going to see Saki at full screen, but yeah, just a DP. Pretty risk-free at that point. Lloyd isn't really able to do too much damage in the mid-screen.
Saki's going to take this first game. Saki has a... not Saki, Charlotte has a 5v2. I don't know if it's as funny as against Yggdrasil.
I don't ever see it used against Yiggy, which makes sense, because I think that when it counters a projectile, Charlotte basically just takes reduced damage and nothing else, so at that point, just avoid the projectile. But yeah, unfortunately we got a little case of loading bug here, so Scar just going to take a second here for that to fix itself.
You know, we see that surprisingly rarely, all things considered, so...
yeah, for sure. So, Scar just going to take a moment to dip out one minute.
Do you have to restart to fix loading bug? I thought it just kind of fixed itself.
You don't have to, but if he wants to quickly just reset himself in, then that is what we will do. I'll let him know that he doesn't have to do that when it comes to loading bug. But it's his first time encountering it in tournament, probably, so I don't blame him for being safe.
Yeah, it is fair, and you know, a smaller bracket tonight. We got a little extra time.
But yeah, speaking of Scar, while we've got a little bit of time here, I just want to let everyone know that Scar is running a tournament tomorrow. We got Beyond Hell's Gate Apostle coming up tomorrow at 6 PM CEST to round out the other kind of just the final tournament of this massive weekend of Grand Blue, with Combo Breaker going on after this as well over in America. €200 prize pool. Should be a fantastic time. A monthly event at this point, I should stress, happening on the last Sunday of every month. Good on Scar, of course, for, you know, providing the scene with what is a high constant input of money. Definitely something that I appreciate. I imagine other people are appreciating as well.
Yeah, it's really nice to see, you know, money, I think, gets a lot of the top players motivated to come out for brackets, so we do get to see some of the names we don't get to see on Promenade often enough.
For certain, yeah. But when it comes to big names, of course, you know, there's a lot going on in America at the moment with Combo Breaker. You know, you've got your Zombers over there, you've got your Booskar losers, your Shirobus. But we got a big event coming up ourselves next month. Head Stomper coming up. Ignore the biggest words on the graphic that I have still decided to use, because sign-up's currently blocked right now. There is a form if you have arranged travel but not yet signed up. But otherwise, sign-ups for this event have capped. But this will be happening on the 9th through to the 11th of June. We got a big old Grambly bracket coming up there featuring some of your favourite faces from Europe, such as Dragoi, Miri. You got your Arafurs out there as well, which are people that you occasionally do not see show up in as many tournaments.
Yeah, we're getting offline Fusilero.
Offline Fusilero, it's true.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice to play him without the fear. That's the biggest thing of, like, is Fuzi not going to intervene? Yeah, I'm very excited for Headstomper. We got, like, most of Europe out there.
For certain, yeah. But I do just want to quickly bring things over back to the event that you are watching right now, and that is Serpent's Parade. Once again, gaze upon our amazing graphics that are created by the wonderful Enstek. A couple of things that I'm sure people are aware of, but if you have missed the memo, I'll repeat it quickly now. The point sheet was the thing that was the most highly requested on the feedback form that we put out recently. So we'll be making a public point sheet that will be available very shortly after this tournament. As well as that, Serpent's Parade Gala coming up on July the 22nd, just before the end of that month. We've got a Matcherino up for that event at the moment, !Matcherino in chat. If you want to contribute, we've got some good contributions from multiple community members at the moment, as well as a $300 bonus coming in from Promenade. So yeah.
Definitely worth fighting for. Come showing up to these brackets every week and trying to get a piece of that.
But yeah. Now that we are done with our weekly show, let's get back to what is going on here. So I've been keeping an eye on the chat. Unfortunately, we've got some connection issues going on the side of Scar. Unfortunately, because of timing rules, I've just got to let him know that he has 2 minutes to resolve his connection issues. If he's unable to, then unfortunately we will have to give the game to Sucky.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when stuff like this happens, but it's just the reality of online brackets at times. Sometimes Steam just says no.
Sometimes it do be how it be. But, again, yeah. It is the nature of playing an online tournament sometimes. This is the point where I'd love to display the top 8 graphics so we can show you what's going on the other side, up in the winners, where we have Livy and Light. Livy, who's just entering the room to get herself ready for her set.
Yeah, but, she saw Light doing the push-ups, and she's like, shit, I can't fall behind. You know, another all Promenade winners finals, which is really cool to see.
I love to see it. I definitely love to see it.
These two have been grinding all fucking day. I got up this morning and they were playing, and then right before this bracket, they were playing again. So it is very, very cool that these two would meet at the top end of bracket like this.
For sure, yeah. But it has been 2 minutes. Unfortunately, there is no Scar in the room, so we will have to continue on with the remainder of the tournament. That is unfortunate. I'm just going to process that. Sometimes it do be how it be.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He will know for again, at least. Anyway, we do have Livy in winners finals, managing to take it over Saki.
Can I just hop off the cab 1 second so I can first through it?
My bad.
It's all good. Yep, I'm just going to get things ready on our end. Just process things on challenge.
So we do have Arai Saki coming up later for that 4th place spot and trying to get into the losers finals. We have the Phalanxes coming out.
How did that even start, by the way?
Fuzi just started spamming it. And I think just one time during a show room, he was just in the room spamming it, and it became canon. And we are going to see the...
Yeah, this is the matchup I expected here. Same thing as with, versus Riot on the Vasaraga. Vera is a very high damage character, with that damage being very consistent as well. So, Abel dies very quickly in this matchup. And Light is incredibly good at capitalizing off any stray hit he gets.
Yeah, Vera also kind of struggles against projectiles though, but Light is very aware and used to that weakness of the character. You see just working his way in already. We get mashed out too far for that far L to connect. But the anti-air from Livy, too far for the far heavy as well. Stabbed her belly with small normals apparently. Spot dodge is coming out, Light not taking any of this chip damage. Jumps over the raw Rekka. Almost pushing to the corner already. Not really taking any chip damage. It's really well played from Light so far. But he needs to find her way out of this corner right now.
Definitely does, and Light is able to get these hits in now. Spot dodge on the OD thanks to Light's incredibly young reactions. And yeah, a slow but smooth round one.
It's just so difficult for Belial to... Oh, nice bait on the PP!
Yeah, rare misplay coming out in that situation from Light.
Hey, block button. Hey, 5 viewer reactions. Yeah, the zoning not working out last round, so Libby immediately turning on the pressure instead. Beating the Scarlet Oath.
Yeah, so far it's a decision that is definitely paying dividends. See Scarlet Oath in a range that's not punishable, so Light is able to get in a little bit more here. Bit of a lighter starter for Vera, but even then, not too much of an interaction, but quite a lot of health lost. Lost? Wow. Slurring my words already.
It's the freaking weaking, baby.
It is.
And the 2U coming out. What a button. I love that button. They should add a third Belial so there's another one of those buttons.
No, they should not.
Like, getting a successful DP off Light this time. Now starting with throw pressure. A lot of meter on deck. 80 meter to 22.
That's how it is. Getting the 100 through being hit by that DP. Light aware that that safe jump is not even remotely safe in that instance. Getting the close heavy and push Livy into the corner. The installer's out here as well. Just going to take a moment to let that Rekka just kind of sit on block for a moment. Just really admire the animation work that goes in. And now that we've done that, we'll return back to the game.
See, it's better when Livy has the ISP moment, because I stay synced.
Yeah. A little bit unfortunate there, but the players rocking on with things. Just returning to full screen. How was that a close heavy?
Yeah. Just a funny little one. Livy with a big comeback to make here, and OD is not going to help that.
Yeah, this is rough. We just see Light burn the punishment ray, and it's going to put Livy on set point. Oh, not set point, sorry, on chip point.
Chip point.
Yo, set point when you're in the first game, in the first of 3?
I blocked your super ab now on set point. Unfortunate.
I'm really saying some shit tonight, aren't I? Good lord.
See, this is a first to 3 set. We'll see if the Abel stays or if the Nermaya's gonna come out for this matchup. Abel is the character that Livy tends to favor in this matchup.
Yeah.
You see her busted out against UU a lot as well. Maybe just needs to find a way around how Light is dealing with the zoning options here. Dive kick comes out, gets spot dodged.
Oh no, a little bit too early on that grab. Not much of a punish really coming out from Light.
Just jumps out.
But yeah, goes back into the zoning in a range where she really shouldn't be. Doesn't take too much of a punish for it though.
Just getting herself out of the corner again. Almost pushed to the other one. Nice! Gets the hit on EX Scarlet Oath?
Yeah, beat out the startup of EX Scarlet Oath actually. We see, wow, that actually ends up avoiding the OD, and yeah, Livy gonna take the round.
Actual proof that Belial is just a little guy. Not wide enough to get clipped by that OD. And immediately start with
God! Yep, we see that round start. Barbatos, the second one comes out! So much damage, so quickly, and the shimmy! There you are. That is Avatar Belial. That is what he does.
She is giving me heart symbols. She's having the time of her life.
Oh my god.
M grab, M grab. What a gamer. And you know, we said, you know, the zoning wasn't quite working out against Light. So Liv's gonna turn on the offense, and she sure did!
She sure did, and we see it again with that round start far heavy, convert it into the wrecker, the whip punish there as well for even more damage. Unfortunate drop on that flight there for the Oki, and Light, yeah, able to just bring things back into the midstream of the Scarlet Oath.
So much corner carry just off of that. Jumps out of the 5U again. Nice bait on the 2H.
Yeah, JU working out in that situation. Not really a fantastic move, but Livy using it well in that instance. And yeah, nice conversion again into the wrecker. 3 straight rounds. Pretty quick as well.
Definitely shifting in her favor. Light getting the first hit in this round, though, gets the throw. Out of the Lumi setup. Another throw. The corner pressure. EX confirm.
Playing it down.
Definitely.
At the moment, Light working towards a perfect. The install is here as well. And the throw is going to seal out those golden lighters.
Yeah, all of a sudden just able to shift that momentum in his favor. Immediately started Scarlet Oath.
Yeah, we see violence being countered with violence at the moment. The unfortunate drop on that Wrecker combo there, and Light just DPing Livy back into the corner. So much meter on his side, so fast. One of Vera's biggest strengths.
Already at that 100, the counter hit from that overhead. There's no mirror for Livy right now. It's the jump up, but that confirms on non-counter hit for the kill. Hold up.
Yeah, we see Livy go up in the set now. Game away from a winner's side seat in this grand finals. Very far range EXDP does manage to work out, but Light is quick to put the pressure back on, and we see 5U land, and this is already really scary.
Yeah, that's the classic setup that Light likes to use. The Lumi just whiffs before the 5U hits. This is going to be the kill, I believe.
Oh
no! Heavily
scaled. Not doing near as much damage as you might have expected. Very late spot dodge there, but punish comes out regardless. The reactions helping Light out again.
If anyone's going to be able to react to a 30 framer, it's going to be a small child with a 30 frame move of his own.
For sure, yeah, but not quite able to react to that Wrecker on round start, but Light is able to bring things back a little bit here. Jump on the 5U is avoided by Livy, but Light is now making good work of pushing her back into that right-hand corner where a lot of these tragedies have been happening so far.
Trying to keep that space with the 2U. That's been working out. The M-Rekka I get punished here. What? Out of the corner. Never mind. Into the other one.
Just wake up, Wildsin. Not going to be anywhere near enough for the kill, and Light's got a little bit of meter on his side as well. Unsure if it was really the correct play from Livy, but another interaction is going to get her the kill regardless. Just Light's going to have an easier time achieving it maybe. Spends that meter on the plus frames, and then yeah, we see the spot dodge after that clash. Just avoid that Wrecker, and we're back to 2-2 even here.
And as much as I want Livy to win this, you do love to see an even back and forth. We'll be sticking with the Abel. Staring with the Amraka. Losing by the Scarlet Oath this time. It's got a wall bounce. It's a lot of meter already for Light. But Livy gets out of the corner.
Nice anti-air, no pickup.
Yeah, the pickup that you can for some reason get on non-counter. Disgusting.
Just heavy zoning coming out at the moment.
It's working out this time. They're just trying to find his way around this. It's hit by the anti-air again. Livy very awake on those. Getting the OD.
Yeah, the rush is going to beat out though. The DP whiffs in this instance, but does go unpunished. Big damage here from the punish as well. And then yeah, the throw bait, getting beaten out by that jump. Light going to put himself on set point. Fast set this one, but it's been very back and forth between these two.
Very high off time. Going for that record too. Like, not willing to commit to a punish on them. Whiff punish on the far M. Just that M Rekka. Okay, the plus range really just respecting it.
More plus range coming out here, Light using them well. Good push into the corner again. The 5U comes out, and this is remarkably dangerous.
Cornered versus install, full meter for Light. That punishment ray is on deck. -1 gets the activation. Install Vera in OD back.
Oh no! The shimmy is attempted, but does not end up working out. The back throw instant coming in. Great anti-air with the close heavy. Not quite enough for the kill there. Could have maybe spent the meter for it. Oh my god.
Getting that EX Rekka losing to the sweep, and that is going to be the round. Light is taking the winner's side spot in this grand finals. Livy is going to go to the Nightmare Losers bracket. We're waiting for her. Is a matchup to see who gets their revenge tonight.
We see a rare misplay from Saki here, as he allows the player one side to be sniped out from under him. Devastating, truly.
Yeah, not a great start to this set for poor old Saki. Very good winners finals. It was a joy to watch.
For sure, yeah. But bringing things back into this losers side here, we have Riot and Saki going into the losers finals. Moving back into a first to two environment.
We'll see, Riot has been playing very, very well today. So he could make the upset here. He's also hungry for blood.
For sure, and I mean, taking a 2-0 win over Miri in that previous set is definitely good momentum to come in with, but Saki is moving with a vengeance right now, does not want to be in this loser's side, but that is an ill-informed jump in. Look at the damage!
Well, they put May in Grand Blue versus. This life deficit is massive right now.
It certainly is. Saki, however, does have that meter on his side at the moment. But yeah, Riot is dealing with the jump-ins very, very well, showing that immediately. Charlotte's jump, notoriously the hardest kind of to anti-air in this game because of the speed at which it goes at, but Riot is showing it's not an issue for him.
Yeah, able to do it one of the slower 2Hs in this game. Just very tuned into when Saki wants to jump for his pressure resets. Getting a lot of pressure here, though.
Yeah, looking like a Saki round right now. You see the OD setup come in. And then, yeah, just manages to catch the end of that spot dodge. Very smooth round for Saki.
Flip 1-1. Projectile beating the ball and then whiff punishing the far end. Is all a Riot right now. Just keeping that space that he wants where he's most comfortable. Getting counter hit by the Demon Foot though.
Yeah, unsure really what he pressed there because there's not really much that he can press in that situation. 20 frame back shift coming in clutch again. Good damage coming out from that. Does manage to get the side swap, but Saki just flipping straight over things. Conversion to SSBA is going to kill here.
Tries to mash out on that noble strategy, but not quite getting it. Now shoved back into the corner. One hit for either player here could do it.
That does connect. We get a little bit of plus frames from the rush.
Saki's just waiting patiently after his turn ends there. Nice spot dodge, right? Gonna get himself back into this. No punish on the 5U.
Right, still with that 50 meter to spend to confirm into a kill if he does so desire. Just needs to get that hit in, but it's Saki who's working with all the pressure at the moment. And there it is, the far right into the rush, but unfortunately no confirmed kill out of it. And then the far heavy does manage to do the job. Araya, game up over Saki.
Alright, what has happened? What has happened?
The Promenade players are dueling out tonight. We have an all Promenade top 4.
Oh, hello. An all Promenade commentary? Let's go.
Yo, let's go.
It's
like we run this or something.
EU GBVS belongs to us.
Yes.
Nice. Spot dodging these flurries really well. Getting in with the noble strategy.
Oh no, this time the spot dodge does get caught out. Good, close heavy starter from Saki. Plenty of damage coming out here.
Very big life lead here. And full meter. Just have to probably look at the VOD.
I want to quickly interrupt. Something I have noticed that Riot needs to be careful of, because Saki is going to take note and is going to use it in an interaction to potentially win a set if he needs to. He'll keep it in the back pocket. As Riot has constantly been stand blocking all of these Demon Flip interactions. He is going to get command back.
It's coming, I can't wait. I got to see 2 able command throws, but
yep.
My command throw want is not saved. I want to see the show all of them.
Well, both of these characters equipped with command throws at the moment. We haven't really seen much on the side of either of them. The Riot stuck in the corner, not blocking on Wake Up there. Just wants to play this corner game very slow. Has the health to work with it.
Nice getting, just holding this corner really well. Doesn't have bulb, spending a lot of his EX moves for pressure here.
Coming out on the side of Saki. The Helm Splitter this time catching him the one time that he's not blocking high. And then yeah, the light confirm into the super here. Saki playing this one much more at his own pace and just able to take it very firmly. Massive life lead at the end.
Yeah, just making a lot of really good adaptations from that first game. Just not letting Araya play his defensive game the way that he wants to. Loading bug.
Damn. Saki is cursing people tonight.
I hate it. I said, you know, we don't really see it that much, which is pretty lucky, and then just 2 in a row.
All the commentators curse coming in. While that happens, I'm going to close my curtains real quick. Hold up.
We will not be closing the curtains on this set just yet. It is just 1-1.
I'm sorry, that's probably really loud.
It's all good. I think it's applause for my segue. I actually just stole it from Araya because everyone said it was terrible. Alright, it's still in the room, thankfully.
Yep, we're gonna take just a moment here. And yeah, back into things. So yeah, game 3, it's back to our first 2 sets, so this is going to be our final game in this set. And Saki had very firm lead at the end of this one. So, we got to see if he'll carry that on, or if Araya is able to shift the momentum back into his favor.
Yeah, definitely just wants to find whatever speed was working out for him in that first game. Immediately gonna get hit by that noble strategy though. Straight into the corner. Managing to get himself out of the pressure, but still just needs to fight out of this corner. Gets himself to the mid-screen with that tackle. No confirms off that far L, and now he's back into the corner. Saki with a big life lead again.
Yeah, seeing a lot of spot dodges coming out from Araya at the moment, and maybe he really should not be doing it. We've seen him be caught by it a few times. Attempts the command grab, but delay DP is going to be the thing that beats it out here. You're going to Saki with the pressure, but that one interaction really evened up the health, but not falling for the shimmy. Still stuck in the corner though.
Just trying to get that fair. The raw rush is going to seal this round for Saki and put him on set point.
For sure, yeah. And that had a little bit more going for it. For a Riot, and we're going to see a punish here on the DP, which is going to be the starter that he needs in this round. See a close medium connect, but nothing actually comes out of it. I feel like he kind of let Saki out of the corner so early there, but oh my god, what a reaction!
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I got to see a funny command throw of some description. There comes a regular good command throw. Just getting that EX out of stance. Right, so good at finding his moment for those. And also only busting it out at the end of the set. We said he wasn't really using his command throw.
And suddenly the tables have turned completely, but Saki not willing to give up just yet in this round, does not want to let it slip. Still has meter, still has health left, can still fight his way back. You see the signature jump on plus come in, and there it is! The command throw just when he needs it! As I was saying, conversion into the SSBA is not going to be enough for the kill here. But it's going to cut him bloody close. Just needs to watch out for a backshift that's absolutely going to be coming. Well, not a Riot walking out of the corner here. Still stuck in, and the EX command throw is going to even up the rounds. Back and forth all over the place here. A Riot nearly losing that one out at the end, but we've got a third round in our final game.
Riot playing for his life right now. Playing for that revenge against Livy. Has all the pressure in his favor right now.
Playing this neutral very solidly at the moment. Saki making his moves as well. The command throw again just to throw the potato full screen. And again with the medium GSG! Oh, and that is it! That is it! A Riot will take it 2-1 over Saki.
Well...
What the fuck is happening tonight?
Riot wants to get as many points as he can, so we can get back on commentary.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know, game 2, Riot stopped. Saki took a lot of damage in game 1 to those jumps, and then stopped like doing those pressure reset jumps in the second game. But then Riot in the game 3 just started busting out more and more command throws and just seemed to really throw Saki off guard. And now he's gonna get this run back with Livy.
Yeah, oh my god. So yeah, we're moving into a first of 3. Back again. I also just realized that I had it set as losers finals on stream. That was losers semis. I'm sorry if there was any confusion. But yeah, we're going to move into losers finals now. First of 3 set of Riot versus Livy.
We got to see the Promenade Classic twice in one night.
We sure did, and this time we've got at least a whole extra game of it. It'll be interesting to see the adaptations that come out from these two players, not only between sets, but in extended set themselves.
Also, yeah, before this set starts, we should throw some thanks to Scare and an anonymous gifter for throwing some subs out.
Yo, let's go.
I'm
sorry, by the way, if I don't notice those. I promise I'm not ignoring them. I just don't have the chat up. But I do appreciate them, so thank you for shouting that out.
Now we're getting into this set. Livy has switched on the music install.
Oh, really? What, with the Matera theme?
No, with their own music. Although this is a Livy theme, too.
It absolutely 100% is, yeah. And hey, that might be the in-game power-up that she needs to take a second set win over a Riot. Whoa, okay. So yeah, we see a misinput on the first one, but still mashing that DP button, so the DP comes out on the reset. And yeah, Livy, big start here. Right in the start of this round.
Going for a safe flight. Just trying to see what a Riot is doing with his defense. Right, taking it pretty calm, and then JM, so we saw put in a lot of work earlier on, is gonna snipe that corner.
Arm attack was able to bring him in, and oh no! They called out the Lufthansa because that was not a safe flight at all.
That was good, I like that one.
Thank you. I was working on that one.
And here it comes. Livy immediately starting out with the violence. Managing to stabilize. Already has a lot of damage on the table. Spot coming out a little early.
Oh no!
That's a
Counter
big
hit!
bounce.
M-Tackle, the biggest starter that Vasaraga really has easy access to. Good DP on the command throw though. Livy's still in this one. Good throw. That threat of command throw is there, but the spot dodge on the OD. A Riot is going to take this first game.
Yeah, alright. I think very aware that OD was coming when Livy went to chip point.
As we've discussed multiple times, not on today I think, but definitely at other points, OD very strong for Abel, because even when he's at no health he obviously has that advantage of not having any cost for his stuff anymore, his EX specials, his packs and whatnot, but on top of that his packs become stronger, so that measly 3,500 command throw becomes about 4,000, and oh dear.
Yeah, Livy let that rip the frame it became available.
Yep. Not quite enough for the close distance there, so no kill. Riot does have that 100% meter himself, but Livy is just back into full zoning mode. Does not want to interact in the slightest, but toes stepped on thanks to that rampage walk. And Riot taking the round here. Very close between these two.
Yeah, I'm surprised that was close enough, honestly. But it is going to close it out for Riot, even without the armor. The armor going to be prevented here by that Fair Heavy.
Riot is taking these throws very quickly. We've seen a Malady come out already. It could be time for an L1 if Livy is paying attention to it.
Not seeing any 8U anymore.
No, we're not.
He grabbed last time.
Yeah, he was very aware of that last time. Punch coming in. Second, very quick tech on the throw. Far heavy, anti-air situation avoided, and a Riot is just bringing things back all the way to the right corner now! Holds the U follow-up to catch that pack follow-up.
We'll be getting the OD. A much safer spot all of a sudden. He'll use the dive to get through the shoulder charge.
Livy's decided it's her turn to be on the player one side, and again we see that situation where Riot is approaching very slowly, gets himself in a stance position where he can check options like flight and far heavy.
Really just chill. Force Livy to do something here.
Yeah.
While dodging all of this and then just takes that step forward.
And yeah, Riot has gone into this one with a very different mentality by the list of things. Just happy to deal with the zoning, happy to run down the timer, use his health as a resource if he needs to. He's playing bloody well. He is a man completely fueled by rage.
This man had to fight Miri and Dasaki.
It's completely true, he did have Miri and Dasaki. Now has to play against the person who sent him down to losers. Currently 2-0 up in a first of 3 set.
Livy is going to be unable for this. For the rest of this match. There it is, the spot dodges were coming out a lot on those air options. You see the grab come out to punish it.
It was about time that we saw that Barbatos come out. Very high flight there to avoid. And oh, that OD is getting punished. Livy getting a little bit desperate. We're trying to push her advantage as much as possible, and a Riot is just playing around it so well.
Gonna get tagged by the round start Rekka this time. Definitely changing stuff up a little, so a little more Rekka. And just to beat the stance this time. Oh, the grab is gonna whiff, not gonna get too heavily punished for it. I was actually gonna hit, not low enough.
Essence of Beelzebub redive coming in with the hitbox on that one, just with a side swap. And Livy has a massive health advantage, but that could very quickly disappear now that she's in the corner. Just the EX not quite enough for the kill. Vasaraga's extra health helping him out, but just walks into that 5U laser, and Livy has a little bit more breathing room. Dive kick coming in. Plus again, the Malady comes out just when she needs it. Push him into the corner with plenty of damage as well.
Oh, takes the jump back and gets jump back. By that, the DP coming out. Nice frame.
Wow! Good, very good. Yeah.
Oh, misses an input there and gets the wrong projectile. The spot coming out from Araya.
Oh boy.
Right into the super.
So this is able health. Does it kill?
I'm going with no.
Oh my god!
He's still in this OD.
Doesn't want to throw shit. Stance used up. Can now zone a little bit more safely, but that armor is on the table at this point. OD, yep, still on her side. That stance is back now. Needs to be careful. Jumps the command throw, gets the punish, but not quite enough to convert into kill.
Tension is real right now. Gets that armor token back. The Rekka not getting punished.
I knew it. I knew the command throw was coming. A riot with, I want to call it a 3-0, but close.
Livy definitely was getting her, like, the win behind her there in that last game, but a riot able to close it out before he could get going.
I'm honestly kind of half out of breath at this point.
We've had some,
yeah, crazy sets tonight, and Araya still continuing one of the best losers runs we've seen in a fat minute, is now playing against Light, who I believe he has a positive record on. Someone might want to fact check that for me, but this could be looking good for him. We'll have to see though. Light still playing well as per usual. Of course, was able to take a set win earlier against Miri. And Araya obviously a win of Miri tonight as well in that losers run. So yeah, we got our grand finals of week 5 coming up. I'll let the players know that they are good to go. All Promenade grand finals, all Promenade top 4 with Light versus Araya. How are you feeling going into this? Except exhausted.
I'm actually very excited because these are two players that I feel like we don't get to see them meet enough in bracket. It might just be because Araya commentates more than he plays recently, but
yeah,
it's, you know, Araya is just very good on defense, and watching him like navigate around Light's very relentless offense is always just a great time to see. Oh no, he's fucking talking.
That's alright, we can let him have this one, I think.
You know what? Okay, and he was just saying, like, the good luck, my friend. We'll let him have that. You know, after what he's been through, we'll let him spread some positive vibes.
He has been down into hell, where he has played both Miri and Saki and beaten both of them. Now coming back up to the surface, and it's Light that awaits him. Week 5 grand finals coming up here. All Promenade. Araya versus Light.
Letting the intros play out. Not going the whole hog. Hopefully we'll get it on reset. We get the Bibber of Destruction.
Hey, we got Colossus.
Colossus is the... I think Colossus is the... Colossus, I think, is the grand finals theme. But Bibber of Destruction is the Shin grand finals.
For sure.
We'll see if Rai can make it happen. Immediately starting out with the projectiles. A 5U coming out that classic setup. Riot, I just complimented your defense, you goober.
But yeah, we see Light with a really good start here. Plus frames in, gets thrown into the corner. The back throw incident coming in mighty early here, but just able to escape.
Yeah, you know, people call him Vera Strive character in Riot, trying to give her a taste of that right now.
It's nice back shot. Tries to anti-air the Grace View, but Light just escaping over it. Not quite able to get the kill with the Lumi pickup, but does manage to get the kill regardless from that far out. Quick first round for the man on winner's side. Great reaction too.
Yep, just a free 30 there for your reaction. You deserve it. Yeah, it's one of those sets where it's hard to know who to even root for.
I mean,
both
you know what?
They're both teammates.
That's the thing. They're both part of the team. I just hope they both have fun.
Such a good pickup off of that Scarlet Oath. The Lumi keeping the combo going. Very, very good lead here for Riot. Spot dodging the command throw, but it's just far enough away to not be punished. Gets there, rolls through the OD.
Oh,
I don't know how this interaction works.
Well, it's gonna punish, but is it worth it? A Riot sitting with that OD, light on basically no health. He can just play this at his own pace.
That actually yeah, so here's a really difficult thing about playing against this character. You have to block lows from that far away. You just have to be ready for it. Nice clash cancel. Light ready for knowing his buttons are faster than Vasaragos.
Confirm. Great damage coming out here. We see the install being popped as well. Good tech on the throw. Riot mashing just a little bit too much there.
No punish on the fake reset. Light just gonna hold this corner here.
You don't spot dodge that. MDP comes out, but Riot not spot dodging the second hit, actually being hit by it. Counter hit on the far heavy, very close range here. Sitting on full meter, and he's dead. And he's dead.
Yeah, no, that may as well win the next round.
Yeah, that may as well give him 2 game wins.
Riot with a quick grand final reset.
It only took him 1 game.
What a guy! Starting out in Light's favor, but we have seen how a Riot can turn things around. Nice DP, gonna get not a pickup from Lumi, but does get some meter for that running, and immediately cashing out on the super. Lumi gonna cover that from the plus frames. Big combo here. This round is all Light. No EX, so doesn't kill. Riot mashing out. It is game time.
Needs to be aware of that MDP on Wake Up Light. Massive fan of it, of course. But the install is helping out a ton here. Chooses to up yes in this situation. And then just command throw. Not quite enough for the kill. The armor is up. The MDP comes out once again. And Light just scraping by in that round.
We saw that, like I said, a lot of these rounds start in Light's favor, and then Riot just finds a way to turn it around, but Light is still relentless and is still going to be able to take a round that's falling out of his favor.
Sure. Interested to see if Riot's going to react to the inevitable 5U that's going to come out at some point soon.
I kind of felt it there, I'm not going to lie.
I'm feeling it a little bit as well. We see Lumi here on the horizon, a Riot pushed into the corner. Like, keeping up his pressure, just kind of backing off a little bit here, but still happy to keep a Riot in the corner. A Riot has shown tonight that he wants to take these corner situations very slowly and just make the most out of the interactions he wins. And in this case, not fully working out for him, not much health left here, and yeah, just the Light links. Gonna give Light this game.
Immediately just claiming that back. There it is, there's the 5U. That started quickly. Gives up all that meter game, though.
And yeah, that meter is now full, and this is a real Vera steamroll round. Alright, gotta put in the work here. You see the U follow-up come in, anticipation of a reversal, but he's just booted back into the corner. And this is going to be hard to bring back, and the rush is going to seal it for Light.
It's just a very... what you would expect from an early 5U. Alright, missing an anti-air, that is not very common.
Yeah, a little bit late there on that 2H, going to be counting out of it, and again, we're just seeing him put into this right-hand side corner.
Boston coming out, the DP straight into that install. No way Boss can get into punish on time. Now just Light with the corner again, that's been the story. Big counter the drop.
Fortunate drop off of that.
Very surprising from Light. I guess that's why they changed his title away from Combo Visionary.
So.
Tackle coming up. Spot dodging on the clash, right? Can he use that to get in with the stance? This should be kill.
It sure is, and we're seeing Light move up in the set now 2-1. Next game win is going to take the tournament for him to dash a Riot's dreams of bringing this one all the way back from what has been an insane loser's run.
Definitely. Riot really wanting to win this, because that momentum going into Headstomper is going to be huge for him. Jumps the 5U, the setup is not going to work out for once. I don't think I've ever seen that fail.
Yeah, but unfortunately still stuck in this right-hand corner hell. Light is just putting on all the pressure at the moment, and you know, Basaraga, a character with no true meterless reversal, character with 6-frame normals. It's rough. It's definitely rough. And Light's doing a good job of keeping him out. We see the meter spent on that backshift reversal, and then, yeah, a whiff on the throw. This is looking very rough for Arias Mental going into what could be the last round of the tournament.
Light just completely running away with the momentum right now. Winning the air-to-air here, gonna get the corner off of it. The 5U comes out again. This is a hell of a mountain to climb for a Riot. Gonna get counter hit, big damage. With the meter on deck for Light, just needs one more hit. I'm just trying to play this out patiently, just not get whiff punished. Could have been death. Oh, gets clipped by the Hurricane follow-up. He is gone.
We added it early, and
gonna take it.
Light will be your winner for this week. From the winner's side. And yeah, that's a first weekly win, I believe, for Light.
I believe for the Serpent's Parade, yes. Oh, he got second in one of the weeklies, I believe, yeah. And another one of his manager's been having good runs lately.
For sure.
Very happy to see him take this one.
Absolutely, yeah. So thank you everyone for coming along. Of course, massive congrats for Light on a win after all these weeks of competing.
Yeah, you know, managing to take one over Mary, send him to losers, and then go all the way and turn that into a grand finals win.
For sure, for sure. We're going to be moving on pretty quick here tonight, if that is all good with everyone, so I can get started on totaling up the scores and making the public score sheet available. We're going to be heading over to Callisto, currently streaming Street Fighter V over at Combo Breaker, but very soon, within the hour, that is going to be turning into Grand Blue Fantasy versus a Combo Breaker. The European guys, of course, to look out for are Tuho Yuho in the loser's side, and Dudikov sitting in the winner's side. It should be a fantastic time. Go support our lads, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, everyone who's come along tonight. Thank you, Gekiko, for commentating with me.
Hell yeah, anytime. I'm looking forward to hopping over and watching some Combo Breaker now.
And with that, we'll leave you to your evening. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you next week for the second Flash Gala event, which will be on Sunday. Take care.
Goodbye.